day. Day 3. I need to sit up more. Oh, come on. It was not 5:01 when I said... Yeah, it was. Damn, I don't remember that being an hour ago. Well, about 2 hours ago. That felt like it was hours ago. You know what I mean. December 27th. 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Defense is ready. Silence. Very well. Apparently the prosecution's also ready. Why is the judge here? Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so... Alright, so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. Prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. So you better start counting. It's already been a few seconds. Von Karma, what's the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I will call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. That boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. The proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Ward Lake, and also rent boats. Night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait. Still haven't heard who this guy is. Wait, that hasn't said his name yet. I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! Predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory, Your Honor. Witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo cannot recall his own name. Cannot recall his own name? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the boat, where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. About then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Nothing to question my witness's testimony. There we go, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds before our 3 minutes are up. Verdict now? Yes, Mr. Wright. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about time. Surprised you seem so sure today. Asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did, yep. You see? Continue. By your window. Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. How could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Bad feeling about this. Man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. I think this is the last thing I want to do. Oh, God. And I feel so damn bad for Phoenix in this. I feel bad for Phoenix right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Dad? Dead certainty. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Act quick or this trial is over. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand? In the photograph shown showing a man firing with his left? Exactly. That's easily explainable. No, it's not. Dude, it's not. It wouldn't be that easy to do that on a grip like this. It's a rough grip. It would be hard to find fingerprints in general. You'd have to find where your fingerprints are and take care of that. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in the witness's testimony is true. Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Your Honor, the witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you've yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show proof. Nick, do we have evidence? No good. Nothing I can do. You sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me? Please? Need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high in expectation. Over 15 minutes isn't bad. Must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. The case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No. Court finds defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at higher court within a month from today's date. That's all. Court adjourned. I fucked up. No, I didn't. Who was that just now? Me. Huh? What? Where are you? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until yesterday, but I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. What's the meaning of this? Verdict's been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yes, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Realized something you said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Order. Oh, this is the first time something's happened like this in my court. Not quite sure how this is proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it, where he's given us one final chance at this. He is right. If only it wasn't Larry. It'd make things even worse. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, there is another witness. It's our duty. It's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Waste of time. Verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. All court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistakes have been made, every witness should be heard. What? What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. $10:28. God, it's been 28 minutes. Whew. Too close. Try to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right. You're sweating bullets. Just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yeah. Said he went looking for that balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. Found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Edgeworth? Huh. You said something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Couldn't understand what just happened. I couldn't think straight. Saw the pistol lying on the floor in the boat in front of me. Picked it up without thinking. Didn't have reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah. This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. he has to let someone he hasn't ever talked to testify before the court. That someone is wary. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. There's 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Oh, let's hope Harry Butts can do it. Court is now back in session. Witness? Please testify to the court about everything you saw. On the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. Hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Comer didn't even have time to prep his witness. Bishop Edgeworth is right about being our big break. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going back home, I heard this bang. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Wright, cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. No idea what I'm gonna say. What he's gonna say if I press him. I'm kinda scared. Well, we've come this far. No way to go but forward. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? It was after 11 when I went out on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. Why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what is it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. You're actually correct. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Around what time was that? Oh, well, let's see. I figure searching for about an hour. I guess it was around midnight, yeah. You're not sure? Man, don't give me that face. Or some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa, everyone just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. After I heard the single gunshot, I went... So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Onek? Surprisingly wishy-washy testimony, wasn't... I have an idea. Well, 3 shots fired, so... There we go. Ooh, wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang, you're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Hart testified yesterday she heard 2. The old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts? What? You only heard 1 gunshot, you're sure? To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you be not sure? Well, might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, for my headphones. And stop the booing. Mr. Butts? You were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. Don't accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Mr. Wright, should we continue the testimony? Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue testimony. Nothing's more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Exactly. Very well, Mr. Butts, please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. Too lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. But I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. And here it is, the moment of my favorite lines when we get to cross-examining. You're listening to your radio at high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to the radio in peace in this free country? Truly, Larry has no idea what the problem is. Judge, can you believe a word the witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True, it is difficult to believe his testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard gunshots. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says crap off radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. Possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us do. Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a good point. The question only if we see a reason why we should care. We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if you don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butt, please testify to court. What'd they say when you heard? Hey, it's almost Christmas. Oh, damn, do I gotta press? Are you sure? Of course I am. She only has this real sexy voice. Why am I playing this? I was right, I'm not sure how to help this at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. One thing gleaming ray of hope in there. I gotta press it. I believe I'm supposed to show this. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Did you hear what the witness just said? DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it isn't Christmas. Or wasn't Christmas. Without a doubt, my favorite line in all of gaming. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25 00:15, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. It's clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order? What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. This witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Butch's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? He's right. Larry's not mistaken, Ronald. He heard a shot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Beautiful music. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. Timestamp on the photo, December 14th, 11:50 p.m. Oh? Nothing on the wake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is on the photo. It's why this photo exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, the photo is taken by an automatic camera that was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That's why this photograph was taken. Other words, Larry heard that gunshot. It was definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that's the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified she heard the gunshots after midnight, claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. The fact the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Jack. The camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yeah? There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my sneeze was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Proof the loud noise at 11:50 was, the gun. 3 shots. This is my evidence. A murder weapon. Something about the pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday only heard 2. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Well, now I've realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Yeah, it would make sense of the evidence we have so far. However, leaves me wondering what exactly did happen that night on the wake. Exactly. If this is true, there were only 2 sets of gunshots. What? There were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Hey, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated 25 minutes. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh. Remember Case of Samurai? Oh yeah, of course I remember. Murder in that case had the same idea as the murder in this case. What do you mean? Ah, yeah? Yeah? Don't figure this case out now and never overturn Edgeworth's verdict. Got a hunch? I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten guilty. We have nothing else to lose. Just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? Testimony has just now... Yeah, the testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So you finally realized the truth. There'd be no other murderer than Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Devon Karma. A man shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did it. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photo. The defendant Edgeworth and victim Hammond were on that boat. Gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. Distance of the shooting was 1 meter. Couldn't have been, yeah. Well, guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yeah. This assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that? We have photographic evidence of the time of shooting. Timestamp says 0:15. We already heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on lake. Only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Right? Are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the killing, Hammond... I'm just going to restart that. After the killer killed Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went out to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Hammond's face well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murder took Hammond's place. Not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. Murderer's name, right. It's... we don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah, again you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. Murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Hammond. Caretaker of the shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out there just to shoot someone? I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not a boat. What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
Take that!
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Call Larry's testimony, if you will. At night, he was out on the lake searching for something. Finds it, pulls in. He is starting to head home. He hears a gunshot. Heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at full volume that time. In other words, the gunshot had to have been close. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright? What happened that night What happened that night on Gord Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start from at the very beginning, and take it slow, I might be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Hammond's coat. He became Hammond. He then got in the boat with Edgeworth, and he went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. Shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. You know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why. Create a witness. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol, fires one, ensures anyone who heard would look. Indeed, Hart did exactly that after hearing. Next, murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then, murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. Murderer didn't know about the automatic camera. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to boat. Once he realized that everything else falls into place, the boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Hammond's wet coat back on the body, threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gord Lake. Bailiff? Bring out the witness from before. Boat shop caretaker, quickly. Why is Larry still here? Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I'd like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so. I have trouble pronouncing stupidly big words. Yes. Several days ago I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond, asking me to come to the boat shop by the wake at midnight on Christmas Eve. Why the fuck would you go if it's asking you to go to some weird boat shop on Christmas Eve? At midnight, that's what I meant to say. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Write a damn letter saying, let's just talk over the mail. Something important. I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir? Bailiff, we're conducting trial. I ask you to remain quiet. Witness has disappeared. He isn't in his boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. Search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I extend the trial until tomorrow, final day allowed. Request the police department to utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah. At least we got it out from under that guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Then Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out today. Sure, once I sift through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Switch our cases weren't so down the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth? I'm Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't you look pained? I don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. Could try to smile just a little, relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right? Something that's been troubling me for a long time now. Don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What's this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of crime I committed. Crime you committed? Memory of a... What? Something I've been forgetting to say. I know that it's been like a month, but I'm sorry that, in the previous case, one of the episodes, like, cut out at the end. I didn't get all of the ending of one of the trials. For some reason, my Xbox couldn't handle Discord for, like, 10 more seconds. That's like basically all that was left anyway, so. I was confused. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later in the next video. Peace.